wouldn't put a phone in your dolphin mouth with your legs.
Thank you. Well, I might want it though. Because, you know, I'm a land dolphin.
You gotta make calls.
Yeah.
Give us your best dolphin impression.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back for another episode of Always Open. We're so glad you're here. We missed you. It's been a whole week. I have separation anxiety.
Oh, from the audience?
Thank you for being here. I was just so worried. I'm your host, Barbara Dunkelman, and with me today I got some lovely boys and girl. Starting with...
Hi, I'm Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Hey, I'm Blaine. Sorry, I was looking for my camera. Me.
Hey, it's me. It's
dare you.
Muriel, sitting next to the lovely birthday boy.
Birthday boy!
Hey.
Yes, happy birthday.
Why is Chris on this episode?
Because,
That's your birthday gift.
yeah, happy birthday.
He's got plenty of me.
Aw.
You don't want a Chris, but we bought him just for you.
If you committed...
Cheap.
If you committed to fully leaving
Leaving?
the show, I'd be like, huh? Wait.
Oh, shit. I asked Chris that this morning just to like get a rise out of him, and it was very funny. I
Of,
laughed.
like, why he's on the show.
I laughed heartily, yeah. I was like, why are you on the episode, Chris?
How dare you?
Well, everyone celebrated your birthday last week.
We
Blaine.
did.
Yeah, it was a badass time. We went and saw Predator.
We did.
Also, if
At a
you-
drive-in movie theater.
yeah, and if you ever like, not to like totally just throw them out there, but Blue Starlight in Austin, that place is fucking great.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're
I've
super
never
cool.
been before.
Me
It was
neither.
so fucking cool.
Have you seen the movie?
No.
What did you think?
Popping all my cherries. It was great.
Yeah.
I fucking
I'm
love
same
the
boat.
sexual Tyrannosaurus.
Yeah, it's Blaine.
That's
played by
Blaine.
Jesse Ventura.
I was a little worried because there was, a lot of people showed up. You have a lot of friends. But when me and Trevor arrived, we were like one of the last people to arrive, so we had to go in the back.
Ooh.
And I was like, I hope we're able to actually see the screen. It worked out really well, but there was a lot of people who turned their car around and were sitting in their trunks.
Yeah.
And I was like, how is that comfortable for like 2 hours?
Oh, yeah.
And like,
I went super extra. I brought like 15 fold-out chairs and bug spray and Windex for people who wanted to stay in their car. Like, I fucking love driving movies.
you were like in full mom mode.
I loved it.
Oh yeah, totally.
Anybody need bug spray?
I felt bad because like I'm bringing everybody out there in the hot Austin heat, but
It was a nice day.
It was
it
perfect,
was
actually.
it was a really good
We
time.
were able to sit in the car without the air on or anything like that, and we were totally comfortable.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it wouldn't have. If your birthday was in like July, we would have been fucked.
Yeah.
Pass.
Like, I'm sick. Sorry.
Speaking of July, I want to give a quick shout out that we're going to be having RTX this summer, July 5th through 7th. And if you're watching the show, we got a special offer for you. You could use the code OPEN15 to get 15% off a weekend badge for RTX. So go to rtxevent.com and hit that up, baby. We'll all be there.
Please come. It's gonna be so much fun. Like,
It's like the best weekend of the year.
I am looking so forward to this year's, especially because of like Arizona Circle stuff.
Oh, yeah.
Like it's gonna be good.
It's gonna be. I got one.
Yeah.
It's going to be a what?
A good one.
got one.
A good one. It's gonna be a good one.
Chris, you are an alien.
I love it. Chris has so many perfect Chris moments. Like we did something yesterday, I won't give it away because I don't think the video will be out by then, where we had to draw straws to see who was going to be the person. And Chris goes first and instantly picks the shortest straw.
Yeah, like I had cut all these things. I was like, all right,
There's,
everybody
like,
draw
10
a
of
straw.
us.
You go for it. And I was like, okay, that's the shortest straw. So I guess Chris.
I'm efficient. I got the job done.
Exactly. It was such a Chris moment.
It's going to be a great video. I'm
That's a
excited for it.
good. Oh,
Yeah.
man. That's like that reminds me of like old Ralph Albiniato days.
Yeah.
You know, it was a good time.
It was so much time. That video will be out soon. It's RT Life. So before we get into the show, Blaine, it's your birthday.
Oh no.
And we wanted to do something special for you. So I wanted to get you like a cake or like a cupcake or something, but then I'm like, Blaine doesn't really eat sweets.
How much of a sweet tooth now?
So instead, I don't know if I have to stall it all. I got you something
coming.
else.
Texas is gonna give me a lap dance.
No,
That's after the
The
show.
sweetest treat of all.
I got you a full rotisserie chicken.
It's got the candles in it.
And this is also a birthday present for you and a little crown.
Oh, thank you. Shall I open the
Birthday present.
birthday
You have
present?
to wait. You have to blow out your candles.
This smells like a rotisserie.
Does it smell like a rotisserie chicken?
It sure does.
Cool.
It's actually,
And I couldn't find a birthday balloon, so it just says thank you.
Thank you for existing, Blaine.
thank you, Blaine.
Cool.
Make a wish.
That's
Yes,
nice. How
happy
lovely.
birthday.
Put a lot of thought into that wish.
It's actually not a chicken. It's a cake made to look like a chicken.
That's a chicken.
It's fully a chicken. What?
So it could totally.
What's the process of
It's so
sticking
silly.
a candle into a chicken?
Yeah, they probably had to like drill holes into
Yeah,
the chicken.
I was looking for this one that had like the little metal pokey things.
Yeah, they
but I
really
couldn't
did.
find any of them. So I'm like, I'll just buy the thick candles that you could stick in there.
Sweet.
Happy birthday.
Thank you. Should we just keep the chicken there the whole episode, or do we want to move it?
We gotta take a bite.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Mordida, mordida. That's what you do at Mexican birthday parties.
Yum.
Push your head in
It's fresh. Like we just got it.
It smells good.
Not bad. You want some, Chris?
I'm okay. I already ate.
Oh, no,
I already
no,
ate
no,
Barbara's
Chris,
leftovers.
that's it.
I already ate
Yes.
Barbara's leftovers.
No, it's fine. You're good. You're good. There it goes.
It's good, right?
That's not bad chicken.
Real
Broadcast.
good.
Anybody want some chicken?
Anyone want a bite?
Well,
Oh,
here,
you can just go
thank
ahead
you,
with it.
Blaine, for being born.
Thank you for having me on.
I also got you this birthday
Oh, yeah.
present.
Oh, yeah, you
If
gotta
you
open your
don't, I
present.
don't know what you like, and so if you
I have
don't
an
want
idea
this,
what this is.
if you don't want it, I will take it.
Oh, hell yeah. It's coffee flavored. Oh, nice.
Protein powder. Yeah.
This will last 2 days.
How much protein do you drink? How much protein is one supposed to drink?
I think, like, I don't know.
I've seen
I've heard
mixed reviews on the internet.
there's like people that say that like 2 scoops is the max. If you go any more, then it's like starts messing with your kidneys. But I take like 4 scoops a day. But I like span it out throughout the day.
You also work out a lot, so.
Yeah.
I work out a ton. I worked out. I went on a date last night. Great date. I got drunk. It was a really good time. She was with me when I turned 29. You know, like clock struck midnight. Went back home. It was like 1 a.m., 1:30, and I was like, oh, I was gonna work out today, and I didn't because the date went so well. And I was like, hell, I'll still go work out. So I went and I worked out drunk until like 3 a.m. And it
That must be miserable.
It was like the slowest workout ever, but I was still very proud of myself.
What's a drunk workout like? What do you do? What'd you do?
It was just arms, it was just biceps.
That's
Just
it.
me staring at myself in the mirror and being really proud, 29-year-old
Do you
me.
get like drunk goggles on yourself when you're working out? Like,
Nah.
It's better when you're drunk.
I was like, oh, you're so bloated right now. You're just, oh. Had a ton of soup.
Well, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Happy birthday to all of us.
Yes, it's all of our birthdays.
So let's get things started with some speed dating. We haven't done this in a hot second. So
Wait
Minute.
a minute.
bringing it back. Chris,
Yeah.
would you like to be contestant number 1?
Yeah. I just answer questions.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, I can do that.
Very straightforward. All right, Chris.
Yeah.
Would you rather play Scrabble, go out dancing, or get drunk?
Get drunk.
If you discovered upon death that you must reincarnate into an animal, which would you select? An animal that lives on land, in the water, or can fly?
A dolphin with legs.
What?
I can do both.
Would it bother you if someone you are dating has a lot of close friends of the opposite sex?
What? No. Wait, what? What's the question?
Would it, would it bother you if someone you are dating has a lot of close friends of the opposite
No.
sex? We'll just finish these up. How often do you use profane language?
Appropriately amount?
I would agree.
Yeah.
Do you enjoy planning a date?
No.
I like how you're counting.
I don't know why I'm counting.
If you worked as a waiter, would you flirt with customers just to make more tips?
I mean, I might just do it just for having fun.
Yeah.
Just
What? Stop keeping count.
5.
You
Right.
did it.
You did it. You got it
5
right.
right answers.
got
Chris
it.
Damaris.
I like how we were like, if you were an animal, would you live on land, in the water, or fly? Dolphin with legs.
Okay, all right, moving on.
All right,
such a
Blaine.
trick.
It'd be a
answer.
cool animal. Imagine.
That would be horrifying, because it would be like a T-Rex with like tiny arms, but no arms.
But then you could also like go swimming. It'd be sweet.
Also, but dolphins are not nice.
They are.
What?
They,
I thought they were
they do
nice.
bad things.
They give phones back to people that drop them.
No, that was a lie.
Teach.
That video was flipped. They put the phone in the mouth of the beluga whale. I know which one you're talking about. I'm
know.
sorry to ruin your day. on
Wait,
your
really?
birthday.
My birthday's just
Yeah,
ruined.
that video that went viral.
Yeah.
They were putting. Someone was like, "Wait, hold on," and they're like, "This seems weird," and they like reversed it.
It did seem to come up in a weird way.
Yeah.
Very slowly and awkwardly.
Why are you putting a phone in a beluga whale? It would have
Because
swallowed
they're
it.
pieces of shit.
Oh.
So
He
anyway,
wants to make a call.
we wouldn't put a phone in your dolphin mouth with your legs.
Thank you. Well, I might want it though. Because, you know, I'm a land dolphin.
You got to make calls.
Yeah.
Give us your best dolphin impression.
Something like that.
Okay.
You sound like a drowning baby.
It's okay though. It's hard. This is great.
People are
content.
there's someone with a fetish for dolphins.
Oh, for sure.
Yes! All right, Blaine,
Oh, here we go.
you ready?
Should I keep count?
You,
I'll do it. I'm on it.
5 is
I
the
got
score
it.
to beat.
Thanks, Chris.
And go. Would you consider dating someone who has no interest in sex and experiences no sexual attraction?
Probably not.
Do you often find yourself worrying about things that you have no control over?
Yes.
Is foreplay necessary for good sex?
Yeah. I feel like it enhances it.
The first time you have stayed over with a new lover, how would you like them to wake you up?
Dick in the mouth.
Raspberry right on the stomach.
If you had the opportunity to drink from the fountain of youth and revert to a younger age, would you?
Younger than now?
Yeah.
No, I'm fine with how I am now. I would come back to that fountain of youth later when I'm like 50, though.
If you, this is a follow-up question, and we've had this before, but if you could stay a certain age, like I am now 25 for the rest of my life, what age would you pick?
I feel like the age at which my beard is fully filled in, that'll be like my save point in a video game.
Yeah.
You've had a full beard before.
It's not always, though. It's just, and there's a little bit of this, like I'm missing that,
We could get Texas to hook you up with some extensions, maybe.
Yeah. just
Are there such
plug 'em
things
in.
as beard extensions?
Mustache extensions. Texas has
Sure.
left the building.
Yeah.
He's going to get his
Usually it's right
stripper outfit on.
I don't even. Are there such a thing?
As mustache extensions, probably not.
I think you can do.
Extensions or like add-ons, like as in like
yeah,
fill
you
in.
can put like fake.
I guess
little
like if people
things.
get like
Transplants.
Hair
You move it
transplants.
from different parts of the body and then stick it in
So
there.
you could fill in. You could get a full beard.
so I could get a full beard.
Hey, if you want to.
Hey, if
you could be the bearded lady.
believe.
Huh. I've always kind of wanted to have a beard because like if this, gets bigger as I get older and fatter, that'll be nice to cover it up.
With a beard. Okay.
Yep.
Right on.
Nobody would know. All right, Muriel.
Let's do it. B.
Muriel,
Barbara.
have you ever called in sick just to have a day to yourself?
Yes.
In your ideal sexual encounter, do you take control or do they?
God takes control.
So I just spat all over myself. Suppose you're driving and you hit an animal. You don't know how badly it's hurt. Do you stop and look or keep driving?
Stop and look.
Is it a land
Not a
dolphin?
mon- Is it a land? Is it Chris the land dolphin?
No.
For $1 million, would you end any relationship no matter how good? I think you had this question before.
$1 million. Oh,
Would you end a relationship no matter how good it was?
probably not. 2 million? Think about it.
Have you ever been to a strip club?
Yes,
Yeah?
Nice.
I have. Only once. It was very weird. It was a weird experience for me. My sister-in-law,
That makes sense.
it was one of her friends was leaving town, and we were having like a big going away party for her, and then everyone got drunk, and we were like, obviously the next logical thing is to go to the strip club. And it was at the time that Teen Mom, what's her name? Farrah something.
They're gonna
I've
say
seen
Farrah
her.
Fawcett.
Yes,
Yeah.
not Farrah Fawcett.
She lives in Austin.
Yes, she lives in Austin.
I don't
and
know any of those
At the
people.
time, she was working at this gentleman's club because she said she was researching for a role
Sure.
As a
as a
20-year-old
dancer.
mom?
I don't know. So anyway, we went and we got there and we were just so drunk that we kept chanting her name. And they were like, she's not here. Please stop.
Oh, that's.
And then it was weird because I'm just like, I don't know. I mean, I obviously have nothing wrong with women and their bodies and whatnot, but it's just a little like,
I get that. I've been to a strip club in Toronto, and it's a place called the Brass Rail. If you live in Toronto, highly recommended it. And the dancers there are all like professional pole dancers in the sense where they're doing like all these tricks and flips and all this stuff. And I was just fascinated by it.
No.
I was like, this is like, there's an extreme level of athleticism.
Oh,
involved
yeah.
In this.
oh yeah.
It wasn't even like titties. It was like, holy shit, she's doing a backflip on a pole. Like,
Like this should be in the Olympics.
yeah.
I went to like a burlesque place in LA on a date, and I did not initiate it, but the person I was with was like, "We should go," and I was like, "Okay." It ended up being really cool. Like they were just like,
Yeah.
it was the same thing. Where they were just like fucking like lifting themselves onto
yeah.
poles with nothing.
That core strength, man. I have a friend who's taken pole dancing, and she sends me videos every now and then. I'm like, holy fuck, I'm jealous.
I was out
Such good shape.
with Tyler Coe, and we were at a party, and that lady that you're talking about was there, and Tyler was like, Okay, Tyler. Okay.
He was just as excited as I would have been to see her, but
Yep.
we were literally like on the stage like, Farrah, Farrah. And they were like, she's not coming out.
Get the fuck out!
We're like, okay, we'll take whoever else you got. Just throw them out. They're not going to be as good, but it's going to be fun.
There's some girl backstage named Sarah. And she's
Right,
like,
she's
they're
like-
chanting my name.
It's my time.
Like, no, Diamond. It's not your name. All right, Barbara. If a significant other requested that you stop wearing antiperspirant or deodorant, is this something you would seriously consider?
Around them, sure.
Trevor loves your musk.
He does.
He's like, I just want that sweaty,
My
sweaty
pheromones.
bee. How would you feel if someone called you good girl or good boy during sex?
I wouldn't mind it.
Good boy.
Good boy. I'm a good boy.
Do you play any musical instruments?
No.
Under the right circumstances, would you...
Finish the question.
Under the right circumstances, would you allow a partner to lick your anus?
Whoa, hard-hitting questions here, folks. It's my birthday, so you have to answer true or
So-
false.
So there might have been a time where
Oh.
I wasn't
Gotta be honest.
sure if they were licking my butt or if it was just very close to my butt.
Your front butt?
Or back
So
butt.
they were, this person was behind me and I was leaning over and they were licking me. And then I don't know if it was in my butt.
What did it?
If someone were to ask me what part of this podcast would get cut,
Probably.
This was many, many years ago where I was still figuring myself out in my body. And it just, I think there was just like a lot of wetness happening in the vicinity. Your butthole and your vagina hole aren't that far apart.
Yeah.
Sorry.
We should measure it to get an exact. Does anyone have a ruler?
Give me 5 minutes. Yeah, under the right circumstance.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, butt lick. It's
Oh, you wanna
2019. Everyone should be eating ass.
Take a,
Texas in the back just goes. He scored a touchdown.
I wish we so could name that podcast that.
It's 2019.
2019, everyone should be.
Everyone should eat ass. Yeah.
yes. That
get
wouldn't
demonetized
demon-
anyway.
Butt?
So-
Eat butt? Can you
What?
say eat butt?
You can eat butt.
Eat butt.
It's 2019. Eat some butt.
I
like
can't.
Bart Simpson would say.
Eat butt. It's 2019, dude. That was my terrible impression of Bart
I loved it.
That wasn't
it was
bad.
great.
Well, I can't think of a better segue than to talk about Third Love.
There you go.
This episode of Always Open is brought to you by Third Love. Third Love is incredible. I have now 3 bras from them. They all fit me better than any bra I've ever owned. And you could measure half cup sizes if you're kind of in between cups. It's great. They're so soft and so comfortable. Third Love designs its bras with breast size and shape in mind for a perfect fit and premium feel. They offer more than 70, that's 70 sizes, including their signature half cup sizes. Third Love is super convenient. You could find your fit in 60 seconds online, order and try it on at home. No more awkward fitting room experiences. Third Love has an awesome fit finder quiz. You answer a few simple questions to find the perfect fit. It takes less than a minute, and Third Love helps you identify your breast size and shape and find the styles that fit your body. Every customer has 60 days to wear it, wash it, and put it to the test. And if you don't love it, you could just return it, and Third Love will wash it and donate it to a woman in need. They are hands down the most comfortable bra you will own. I can confirm 100%. Third Love knows there's a perfect bra for everyone. So right now they are offering our viewers 15% off their first order if you go to thirdlove.com/always to find your perfect fitting bra and get 15% off your first purchase. That's thirdlove.com/always for 15% off today. You're gonna love it. You're gonna Third Love it.
You're gonna Third Love it. 3 times the love.
3 times.
Exactly. All right, gentlemen, let's get into our questions.
Let's do it.
Let's do it, Barbara.
This first one comes from Rita D. I love the way
Rita.
Rita.
Shout out to Rita.
Rita would like to know, what are some of the events in your life that made you who you are?
I mean, my parents had sex.
Yeah.
And I think that kind of led to me
Right.
being me.
Being you. Yeah.
You were
It's
ready
very
with
important.
that one.
I workshopped it on Chris when
I
we were
know.
both taking a pee together.
He did. And he got about the same reaction.
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
Although, it's funny though, because that could not be more true. Like, your parents had sex at that exact moment. Your father ejaculated at that exact
Sure
moment.
did.
And your little spermie
Not a
It
little.
won. I don't know about little.
climbed its way over to your mom.
I just imagine Blaine's sperm like has arms.
Yeah.
Just like
Punching the other sperm.
just
Swimming
flying
through
through.
the sperms,
He's like giving one sperm a noogie.
wedging someone else's.
Out of the way. Chris's sperm had legs for some reason. Sounded like a dolphin.
It was also going,
It was like meandering around. It's just like I'll get there eventually.
Think about that though. If a sperm had legs and could walk outside of liquid, like think of that.
Let's not think about that.
Let's
I'll
think
give you.
about it. Let's think about it.
No. Think about it.
Think about it.
oh, I'm thinking about it.
Because then it's like nowhere would be safe to come, because the sperm could walk to where they need to get.
So like if you're having sex with a woman and you like come on her leg and then
The sperm goes like,
You hear like,
go for it, scatter.
she's like,
run, it's open.
Snow White, then the little dwarfs like,
Yeah.
hi ho. You just hear them like marching on.
It's off to eggs we go.
Wait, what did you say?
Oh my god.
To the egg we go. Work all day. Da, 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 da.
Oh.
Close the gates.
Okay.
Events that made you who you are, other than your parents having sex at the exact right second.
I got one. If you want me to give you a serious answer, you felt like you were about to come up with one though.
No, go for it.
My dad was a football coach, and because of that, I moved school districts. And I think by the end of it all, I went to like 4 different schools throughout high school.
Damn.
Or 3 different school districts. And then, yeah. Anyways, having to move around that amount kind of made me have to like lose friends and then make new ones. I feel like because of that,
I had to socialize.
yeah, I like had to become more social. It was like sink or swim. So I feel like I can now like strike up conversations with people and get on people's levels just because I'm so experienced with having to meet new people.
I had a similar thing.
Did you also have to move schools 4 times?
Not 4, but 3, I guess. Well, and like I moved to like very different, like I lived in Mississippi for a bit, which is very different than Texas. And then I lived there for a year and then moved back to Texas, and just like moving around and being the new kid and like making new friends. It's like putting you outside of your comfort zone and doing things that are hard, I think, are really good.
It's such a weird, not stigma, but like if you're the new kid in school, people are always like worried that you're gonna get bullied or whatever. But for me, whenever there's a new kid in school, everyone wanted to be that person's friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, well,
It's like the cool kid now.
yeah, 'cause you're like super cool for like a week, and then all of a sudden you're like not the new kid, and then like then whoever stuck around is like, oh, these are my friends.
Yeah. But not once the novelty wears off.
It's like, but either that or maybe when I was like shitting myself when I was a kid.
How did that?
Excuse me?
Shaped the way you are now.
Well, I feel like you go through something traumatic, and like something, like I just remember there's one time where I shit myself when I was like where I was old enough where I shouldn't have shit myself.
How old
like,
were you?
So
I
like
feel
older
like-
than 4?
Yeah, and it was like what happened was I was at this camp thing. It was
It's like
like
this college party.
no, it was like
yesterday.
a Cub Scout thing or something. It was like an all-day like event out at this like, park, wildlife park or something, and we were doing all these like sporting things and running around. And I had to go to the bathroom the whole day, but there was like not a good place to go, so I was like, I can hold it. And at the like around 4 o'clock, like an hour before we were leaving, we were doing some sort of physical activity, and
Couldn't hold it.
and
Wait, did people see?
I don't know. I was just like, I think maybe some people did, but I think I was like running somewhere, and like we were playing some sort of tag game or something, and I just kept running like into the woods. It just didn't come back.
So it was like-
There's just a trail.
It's Red Rover. He blows through the line, but then keeps going like Forrest Gump.
Just didn't, I just didn't stop, and then I hid in the woods.
Oh my God.
And you shit yourself in the woods?
No, I shit
Oh,
myself.
you had already shit yourself.
But
I
he
was
was
like-
running away from his.
Because I was certain I could hold it. I was like, I can hold this. I'm like, I'm not gonna shit myself. What am I? 4?
I have a
You know?
question about.
I'm 6. I'm
Yeah,
6
I'm
right
like
now.
7.
I have a
6.
question about guys shitting their pants. Cause like, were you still wearing like tighty whities or something?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. How do you
Throw him.
if you're a guy that shits, but wearing boxers in his pants? Does it just like
It must just go everywhere.
does it just go everywhere?
Texas says no.
I don't.
No,
never mind.
I was just going, look.
That's disgusting.
I don't know, because that was the last time I like actually shit my pants. You know,
Oh,
like
yeah.
that was it. That was like I was like never again. I will now go find a bathroom
Yeah, there's definitely a podcast for our 100th episode. I told the story about how just like a month ago I shot myself.
Cool.
It was nice.
It's a good accomplishment. Why do you think that changed you or made you
I
into
think it was
who you
like
are?
it broke me down. I was like, I didn't know where like.
It's Chris. I admire you so much because like you just don't give a shit. But like in the best.
I mean, I did.
no
I
pun
did give a
intended.
shit.
You gave a huge shit in his
Now
pants.
you've learned to give no more shits after that one big one. But just like you're very much you, and like know who you are, and like don't care, and I love that.
I'll take it. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And you're an alien.
Who knew it could turn a story about shitting pants into something wholesome? You know, like.
I mean, like
What the show's all about.
you kind of. I don't want to say you have to have traumatic experiences growing up, but it definitely, you know, makes you grow up pretty fast and makes
Yeah.
you learn a lot about life when that stuff happens to you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
If everything
Shit in your
goes
pants.
great, then I think you get like boring.
Yeah, you have nothing to learn from.
Pretty people cannot. They have to, be ugly ducklings for them to be interesting.
For me, I think I talked about this a whole bunch on the show, but I hit 5'9" in the 12th grade, and I was taller than every single kid at my school because the school only went up to the 8th grade, but I was taller than all the 8th graders too, and I got made fun of a lot and never dated anybody throughout school, and even at like our end of year dance, like nobody wanted to dance with me, and I was just like. Why does nobody want to be my friend? But that also got me into sports because the teachers looked at me and they're like, you should play basketball. And I was like, okay.
I like how your voice was lower in 9th grade than it is now.
So I played basketball and that got me into a bunch of other sports. And I think playing sports throughout high school and elementary school and everything made me into a much more relaxed person because it made me learn how to like work with other people and also just about exercising in general and being like a team player and all that jazz. So I think that had a lot to do with it. So
I would love to see Slam Dunkelman just
Slam Dunkelman.
shooting threes
There
just
was-
on the court.
No joke, there was one basketball game that I remember so vividly. It was in the 7th grade and we were playing another school and I was the tallest person there. There was a bunch of like 5'2", 5'3" girls and then there was me. And I dribbled down the court to the right side of the hoop and I did a layup, scored. I did this about 50 times. They would get me the ball, I would go to the right, do a layup, score.
Like, we don't know what she's gonna do.
Yeah, I swear I scored like
Unstoppable.
50 or 60 of these. And I kept being like, surely they're gonna put some defense over here, like go over here to stop me.
The Giants coming!
They were afraid of
Oh man.
So I remember that.
I want to get you on a court now. Just to, you still think you got them skills?
No.
No?
I'm so rusty. I haven't played since the 12th grade. It's been a long time.
But
Yeah,
you
I'm
can
almost
still
30.
fucking sink them, dude. Fucking sink them. I'm gonna bring Shaq over here. Go one-on-one.
3-pointers were my specialty.
Look at this bitch.
Yeah. I used to we had a basketball hoop back home in Ottawa, and so I would just practice every day.
Slam Dunkelman.
Slam Dunkelman.
Put it right there, lower third. Slam Dunkelman.
I want explosions too.
There you go, Peyton. There's some extra work. Series
made
of
you?
events. I would say being the only girl growing up with 2 older brothers. I look back on like just like you would think that they would be super protective over me, and they are in certain ways, but it was more so like, if we have to do this, you have to do it too. you know?
Yeah.
So like my dad especially never gave me any like passes for being a girl or being like the baby. Like, we had a family farm, and my brothers literally started working when they were like 12. I started working when I was 10. And so he was like, if they're doing it, you're gonna do it too. And I like learned how to take care of myself and learn how to do shit
You're
myself.
very handy.
Well, it's probably the gay part of me, you know. But just like, you know, I think my dad very much was like, he was like, well, I'm used to raising these 2 boys, and now I've got you, so I'm just gonna raise you how I would raise a boy, and that's also probably why I'm gay. Not really, but yeah, just like different experiences growing up that I think about. You know, like my dad was always just kind of like you're gonna have to learn how to do this stuff on your own too,
Yeah.
because that's how I'm teaching them. So
I feel like a lot more kids should be taught that.
Yeah.
And just being taught like general life skills.
Yeah.
And how to like use a drill.
Yeah.
Or mow a lawn or anything like that. I meet so many people these days who've never had that experience growing up. Just like, man, you learn so much as a kid.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even now. Well, now that's a nice thing because you learn how to mow lawns, but then when you become an adult, you can be like, I'm gonna pay someone to mow my lawn.
Hell yeah.
Because I know what it's like.
Fucking sucks.
Do you guys ever have those moments? Because I assume you all live on your own.
Yeah.
Those moments where you're like, oh, I gotta eat some dinner. I could literally just like
Oh yeah.
have candy. I'm an adult. I could do whatever the fuck I want.
Barbara, I do that every night.
Yeah.
His teeth fall out.
I eat ice cream every day for bed.
Do you really?
Yeah, pretty much.
Look how much
I don't doubt it.
Like, I've gotten a really bad habit where like I'm like in bed, I'm like I'm kind of hungry. Ice cream.
Ice cream.
And I eat a bunch of ice cream.
What kind of ice cream? What's your favorite?
I've been the peanut butter one from what is it?
Lick?
No, well, yeah, I mean I would love that, but I'm like the
Looks expensive.
yeah. What is it? Not Ben and Jerry's, but the other one, Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, yeah.
or
Haagen-Dazs?
I don't know, one of them.
Bluebell something.
I just order it every time, and it's just like always have it ready.
I'm a mint chocolate chip girl.
Oh, I like that too.
That's my favorite flavor.
I mean, that's why my Sundays are like devoted to pizza. It's like, this is my adult thing. Like, I
Yeah.
can set a tradition for myself.
Yeah.
But I always have those moments where, especially like me and Trevor sometimes have these moments where like, we're adults, but like, we don't have to be.
That's the best secret. It's like everyone's just faking it.
Yeah.
So-
it's like we could do whatever we want. We could like put on a Disney movie and wear pajamas and have ice cream for dinner,
Yeah.
and no one could stop you.
No.
It's
Being
like the
adult's
most
pretty fucking cool.
freeing. What?
Being an adult's pretty fucking cool.
I said big gulps are pretty.
Big gulps are
Big gulps are cool.
One of my really good friends from college is living with me right now, and it's so weird to go from like that situation where we used to spend all of our time together in college, and now being adults with jobs who wake up at like 6 a.m. and like,
Yeah.
you know, she goes to work out every morning, I do too, and then like we come home and we talk, and we're like yesterday we were sitting there and we were having this conversation, and I just like looked at her and I was like, oh, like we sound so old. She was
Yeah.
like, I know.
What's going
I
on?
was like, we have to stop this. Like, shove some fucking Nutter Butters in my face right now.
I'm still wondering when that actual moment's gonna be where I legitimately start thinking like an adult or acting like an adult.
I think, honestly, I don't think it, for me, I think when the time comes for people like that is when they have to take care of someone else. Like,
True.
It's like kids, yeah. or
Yeah, once
something.
you're like truly responsible for someone else's life and you're like, okay, fuck, I have to like grow up in a sense, or like now I'm like responsible for literally keeping someone else alive, because when you're just doing it for yourself, it's like whatever.
Yeah, exactly.
That's why I'm gonna dodge that. So I don't want to bother with it.
Yeah.
That's why I'm gonna dog that.
Hey,
Just
nice,
get a
nice.
doji. I also think in terms of this question of like what made you you, I think about the butterfly effect so often of like little things that have happened that have gotten me to where I am now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything with Rooster Teeth is like crazy. Like that involved these people starting this show, and then what if Microsoft contacted them and was like, no, you can't do this.
Right.
That would have changed the course of my entire life. What if I never watched the show? What if this never happened or that never happened?
I think about like, what if I hadn't been your personal assistant at RTX that one year, or what if I had missed that tweet that Brandon had made about the internship at Rooster Teeth?
What if I had gotten what if I didn't turn down the internship?
You almost did. And you went to Sony. Fuck this Muriel person.
I don't know if we ever really talked about that. When
No.
Blaine got his internship, I was supposed to get it, but I had turned down the internship so I could go to LA. So
I
that's
think we were gonna get hired on.
we were probably gonna get hired at the same time.
Okay.
Yes,
But then like you dropped out, so then I was like, well, that's
Yeah, so
great
then
for
it
me
was just
because I
Blaine.
can shine.
Yeah, I still remember Brandon messaging me. I think we were using AOL at the time, and he was like, "Hey, do you know this Blaine guy? He's applying for this internship. We're like, what do you think about him?" And I like wrote a raving recommendation.
Oh, thanks,
I was
babe.
like, he's great, hard worker, very nice. Think he'd be easy to work with. Think everyone would like him. And then he's like, great, sounds good.
And
There
here
you
we
go.
are.
Here you are.
done and dusted.
Yeah. The butterfly effect is a big thing. I also think, like, we're kind of talking about adults and stuff like that. I think another thing that was super changing for me was the first time I had free will.
Yeah.
When I didn't have to play athletics and I wasn't involved with organized sports, that's when I became in love with weightlifting, because it's like, well, I don't have to do this. This is by choice now. And like, I think like all that stuff is completely defined who I am because it
Yeah.
was just things that I was making these decisions on my own. So
Me and Muriel talked about weightlifting last week,
You did.
about how much we fucking love it.
Oh yeah. Dude.
awesome.
Oh yeah.
It's great.
It was one of those things where I never, every time I went to the gym on my own and tried to do something, I always was like, I don't know if I'm doing this right. I don't know if I'm, it's basically just so foreign to me. So I started going to like weight training, and it's like changed my whole outlook.
Yeah.
I'm like, now I kind of know, like I have more of an idea of what to do, and like, obviously I'm not going to stop training, but if I were to go out on my own now, I can be like, I can figure it out a little bit easier, but I fucking
Yeah.
love it. Like lifting heavy shit is so much fun.
It's so much fun, and you feel so powerful.
Oh, yeah.
And it's like, as someone who used to go to a gym and just go on the elliptical or
Right.
treadmill for half an hour, and then I'm like, I'm bored. Why do people like going to the gym? This
Yeah.
sucks. And then I started doing weightlifting. I'm like,
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's it.
Once it becomes less intimidating and you figure out what you're doing and stuff like that, and you also track your progress. 'Cause
Yeah.
You're doing your body weight plus X amount of pounds by now with the deadlift, and that's awesome. You weren't able to do that a month or two ago.
next goal is Trevor's
That's
weight.
that's the coolest thing is seeing your like literally you can literally see the progress, but
Yep.
like week to week you're like I couldn't lift this thing a week ago, now I
Yeah.
can lift it. My goal is to squat Christina Parrish.
You can do it. You can do it.
She's light.
She's super late, yeah, I can do it.
You could
I already threw her in the trash anyway.
It made me feel powerful because after I posted that video of me doing the deadlift with my body weight, someone tweeted me and they're like, after I saw that, I went to my gym and like loaded up the deadlift bar with my body weight. I couldn't even budget.
Oh yeah.
And I was like, huh, crazy.
Yeah.
Because like it just feels like very doable to me.
Right.
Yeah.
I guess that's how it works.
Yeah.
You still doing some weightlifting?
He doesn't count because he's playing fitness.
Yes, I do. I still go to the gym.
You're in good shape.
I quit going while we were shooting Arizona Circle for that like 2 months, just because it's like when you're in production like that much,
It's too stressful.
it's just not. It's so you're so drained at the end of like
Yeah.
a 12, 13-hour day that you have to do the next day.
Not Blaine.
I went the opposite direction because James was in town and we were fucking blasting it in the gym. It was awesome.
Yeah.
No.
I guess everyone handles it differently.
When you work out with someone like that, do you do the same workout? You're just like we just happen to go like we're going to the gym at 6 p.m.
Well, James is cool. He showed up. He's like, all right, what are we doing? And I was like, oh, you're doing my routine? He's like, yep. And I was like, all right, here we go. And then like we did it together. And then like other times
cute.
it's just the
I'll
camaraderie.
go to the gym with you.
It's just the camaraderie of being with somebody that you're really close to. But like, no, we would go and he would be doing something completely opposite. Different sides of the gyms, hardly run into each other, but just like being there with somebody else.
Yeah,
And it's just kind of
yeah.
motivating.
I get it.
Yeah.
Texas and I go together.
All right, let's go to the gym.
Okay, all right, Chris.
Fit for RTX, Chris.
Yeah.
We're doing it.
Can I, really quick, we're going way off the track.
Oh, that's okay.
Can I tell you something? And it made my fucking birthday.
Yeah.
Elise texted me last night while I was on my date, and I didn't get to respond to it until super late. But she said, hey, just so you know, me and James are out. I love James, by the way. I love Elise, too.
Yeah.
She's like, just so you know, me and James are out with some of our old friends, and we got on the subject of talking about you, and we showed them a clip from Arizona Circle, and they said it was great. And then James, with his robot heart, said, Blaine is like a brother to me. And I was like, oh. I was like,
That's gonna make me cry.
It made me so happy.
Yeah.
And I made a Instagram video over the weekend, and I texted Elise and was like, can you make sure that James watches this? She recorded his reaction, and he was like, that's my boy. That's my boy.
That's so sweet.
Your bromance is very
Yeah.
Yeah.
very
Romances are
touching.
great.
Yeah.
I love bromance.
Oh, Chris.
Blaine and all his male friends. No, you guys have a close
You
friendship.
guys do have.
Chris is genuinely one of my best friends. That's how I describe him as such. So,
You guys should
Wait till we
start
start going to the gym together.
Yeah, just wait.
oh gosh, here we go.
You tried to get me to go to the climbing gym a lot, but I don't want to climb stuff.
No, climbing gym's fun.
I feel like you'd be a good climber.
Yeah, with your little dolphin legs.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Kind of like monkey-like.
There you go.
There you go. That's how you do it.
Yep.
Is this
That's
the right
exactly-
form?
Yep.
That's the right form.
We
Yeah.
are totally going to the gym together.
The shot of you with Chris's hands just coming into frame doing this.
I got climbing fingers.
You have good piano hands.
I don't
You got
know if I'd
long
call them that.
fingers.
Yeah, well, you're tall. You're like lanky, and so like that's a good.
He actually would be pretty good. You're like
Yeah.
built like a climber.
Yeah.
You could do it.
Spider
All right,
monkey.
let's move on to the next segment question. This one comes from Jess L. And Jess wants to know what would be some of the most annoying things about having yourself as a roommate.
I was just thinking, sorry, I was like, if it cut back and I was like up there or something. Like I was up in the set, like, yeah, I mean,
I love to climb.
And I was like,
put
could I do
rocks
that?
on
I was like, I don't think I could do that.
No,
No.
it's not very safe.
Most annoying thing that you would,
Yeah.
as a roommate?
If you were your own
Yeah,
roommate.
I've lived alone now for a while.
Yeah.
And I think, oh God, if someone had to live with me again, I'd probably just be the most passive aggressive person because, especially if they moved into my space,
yeah.
I'm just like, that's not where that pillow goes.
Yeah.
You know, I can be very anal about where certain things go.
Yeah. Especially if it's like originally your space.
Oh,
and then
yeah.
someone joins you in that
Yeah.
space,
And
and you're like,
It's your exact self. It's like a double,
Yep,
right?
yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I would.
Well, then they would know exactly where the pillow went.
that's true. I'd be like, you're a good bitch.
I would. I do this. I've done this a lot. I keep melting my fridge. I've done it like 3 times this year.
Melting your fridge?
What is that?
You leave your. So
Do you leave your door open?
yeah, I leave my you leave your freezer door open. It ends up like melting everything in the fridge. But then also because they kind of share the cooling system, it also like heats up the other side. So you end up having to clean out everything in the fridge. I've done that a lot.
Fucking idiot.
How? Do you just like open it to get something out and then not close it?
Okay,
Or is it like you think you close it?
as
and
you
leave
know, as I mentioned before, I like to eat ice cream before bed.
It all ties in.
And so sometimes I'll go and get ice cream when I'm really sleepy, and I'll leave the door open.
Just fully open.
Yeah, or like sometimes I'll like go and I'm like, I'll just have one bite of ice cream. You know, I'll go just eat and I'll put it back and I'm like, I have to get some more. And then I'll go, so like multiple trips to the freezer to get ice cream, and then it's really easy to leave the freezer door open when you're like going in and out that often.
What if you took the entire container of ice cream out?
I do that sometimes.
So that like you would take what you want.
I do that. I do that sometimes. Yeah, I mean, but then sometimes, you know, like I forget to put it back, or like I'll eat it all.
And then your
I'll
ice cream
close
also
it.
melts.
Yeah,
Nightmare.
it's tough.
Why don't you
I've melted a lot of food.
I feel like you should put a note on your ceiling so when you're going to bed it says close your fucking fridge.
Yeah.
So, like,
I love that you keep saying melted, like you melted your
Yeah,
fridge. Like I
A
don't know.
giant magnifying
Yeah.
glass. Like, I just realized that I don't do ice cream because I have more of a savory taste, but I think ricotta cheese is my ice cream.
ooh, ricotta cheese is
I do that
delicious.
exact thing where I just go in and I'll just be like a couple scoops and I'm putting it away.
We should have got some ricotta cheese for your
Oh, next
chicken.
time. Next birthday, we'll get the chicken and we'll wrap it. We'll
And ricotta cheese.
fucking-
Do you do what's it called? Cottage cheese?
love cottage.
Hell
Cottage
yeah.
cheese? I love cottage cheese.
I don't
I
care much for ricotta.
was doing a Greek yogurt for a while and then I fucking hated every second of putting it in my mouth.
Why? Just you don't like it?
Tastes like butt.
Why don't you just get a flavored?
Because I did it purely for the nutritional stuff. I was like, oh, it's like high in protein and I can just chug it. And then I was just like,
If you do Greek yogurt with some granola,
it's pretty good.
Put a little honey in there.
yeah, ooh, delish. Great little snack.
Wow,
Yeah.
this is a great.
So hungry. That's what I would do if I lived
Yes.
Annoying. I'd be an annoying roommate because I shit like 4 times a day. So I feel like that
Is
would
it all the
be.
protein?
I don't know what it is, but I do. I shit more than the
There's-
normal human man.
You said 4 scoops of protein, 4
scoops.
shits. There's a correlation.
Oh shit! Oh shit!
Oh shit.
Oh my god.
You got a beautiful mind it, but that's
Carry
pretty
the
much what that comes out to.
There's that. I go through phases a lot with decorating and like right now my entire apartment's covered in like paints and miniatures and shit 'cause in comic books. Like I just like feel like I don't know. I'm just not an organized person. My house looks
Your
like
house,
But you're not-
your house is very put together.
You're not messy.
yeah. It's just like it's just a bit much. I guess
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like yeah. Sometimes I'm embarrassed to bring people over because it is so like movie posters everywhere and like.
I think that adds
Toys.
That's your
character.
thing. Yeah. If people walked in and it was stark walls, they'd be like, "Well, he's gonna kill me today."
Yeah, that's true.
I walked into.
Do you have Stark walls?
No, I don't have stark walls, but I have this one painting I did. That
You did it?
It's like I should probably move it because it's like right when you lay on my bed. It's right in front of me. It's a penis of a. I mean, it's a.
It's a penis of
It's a penis. It's a picture of a penis I did with a cowboy with a cowboy hat, robbing someone. I went to one of.
Probably not doing that.
Do you bring girls over with that?
Yeah. Well, yeah. Yeah.
Wait, you said you did it.
I did it.
You drew
So
it?
I went to one of those wine.
Oh,
wine
no,
and
like a painting with a
classes.
twist?
On a date though, right? Because you can normally go on those on dates.
Or just by yourself?
Yeah. Yeah. And then They were drawing some stupid like vase with flowers, and I was like, fuck this, I'm drawing a dick. And then I was like, well, I can't just draw just a dick. So then I gave it a cowboy hat, and I was like, oh, I should be doing something. No, it's getting robbed. That's what it is. So there's a hand reaching out a frame with a gun, robbing the dick, and the dick's like, and
What's going up?
hands?
What's going up?
What
Like,
has it?
the dick has hands. It's got hands. And then my question is like, this is what makes it deep, is it a giant dick getting robbed by a man, or is it a dick getting robbed by another dick? You don't know.
you don't know.
Because you just see the hands.
Well, does it have the same hands as the dick?
Yeah.
Well, if you only
You
know how
need
draw
to
one
show us a
hand.
picture of this.
It's pretty on brand for Chris.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna need.
I need visuals.
Yeah, I'll-
yeah.
I mean, the way I'm picturing it is beautiful in my head, but I don't know
I
if
think
it's,
I might have it on my Instagram at some point, but it's back a bit.
I don't know if
yeah.
how talented you are.
Pretty good.
Has anybody commented on it before? Like if you've had people over and
Yeah.
Yeah.
they're just like, I gotta go.
Cool painting.
Thanks for the ice cream. I'll see you
this?
later.
Do you have? Is it signed? Like, do you have your
Oh yeah.
signature on
Yeah,
it?
it's my signature on it.
Was it framed?
Well, it's a canvas thing.
Oh yeah.
Wow, nice. That's a nice dick.
Yeah.
I like how that's the only piece of artwork in your entire house.
The only like
Just movie
hand. I got
posters.
some movie posters
Okay.
and stuff, but that's the only one that's like actually like artist made. That's like drawn. You know.
You're the artist.
Artiste.
Oh, Chris,
What?
you are just. I really like you. Very special.
Chris is very special.
Hard to live with.
I feel like I'm hard to live with myself because I get frustrated at some of my own habits. Like I am terrible at trying on clothes that I want to wear for the day and then not hanging it back up. So I'll just end up with like a pile of clothes in certain places, or I'll do laundry and then put the stuff in the dryer and then not take the stuff
yeah.
out of the dryer for
Yeah.
like 2 days, or I will take it out of the dryer and then it'll just be a pile of clean clothes.
Do you have a
somewhere.
chair?
No, but I have like a not counter, but there's like a ledge near it that I could put the stuff on.
I was gonna say everyone usually has a chair.
A chair.
That's the chair where my clothes.
I have a
Yeah.
red chair.
You have the chair.
And then I do this thing that I've gotten so much better about. I used to open cabinets to take out dishes and leave the cabinets.
No, Barbara, you're the worst person.
Now I 100% close them right after.
Yeah.
I also do this thing where when I'm looking for something in the fridge, I'll just open the door and like stand there with it open and looking. Whereas Trevor's the complete opposite. He's like, okay, what do I want? Okay, open door, get it, close door.
Oh.
Oh.
But like if I'm
friendly.
just like opening the door and standing there, he's like, are you gonna close that?
You okay?
And I'm like, hold on, I'm looking. He's like, well, just. I'll be like, it's gonna make all the food warm.
Oh yeah.
Better than the alternative of just not closing it.
Right. Food melting. Yeah. My girlfriend and I don't live together, but she has a bad habit of leaving cups out. Mm-hmm. And like before I go to bed, I make sure everything is clean. And so we're constantly fighting because she'll leave a cup out and I'll put it away. And she's like, "Where's my cup?" She's like, "I'm gonna get water with them." You get a new cup. You're done with that cup.
Why don't you
It goes away.
meet him in the middle, and you can put her cup like by the sink in case she wants to use
Well,
it.
so what I've started doing is we got these nice, like, titanium, whatever, walled,
Coasters?
like cups, like
Wow.
Tumblers?
Tumblers, yes, from a like a wedding gift that we went to, and they're monogrammed. They have our names on them. So I'm like, this is your cup. You can put it wherever you want, but it's your cup. That's the only cup you get.
Yeah.
No more cups.
I do that too.
It's worked. It's nice.
Yeah.
You just have one cup. You keep it in the fridge.
What is I've never experienced this before, just like the accumulation of cups.
Oh yeah.
You gotta start like smashing them. Do the Thor thing. Another.
Oh yeah. There you go. Then I'll come by and I'll clean it up for you.
Don't joke about that. So I was at the
Oh, this is a good story.
the climbing gym. Had a date. We
the gym.
went, at the gym, and
You won't take me to the climbing gym.
You gotta
take a hot date.
be its date. You gotta get a wig.
So we go in there, and she's filling out the waivers, and we had not even met like 90 seconds prior. I met her outside, we walked in, I'm talking to her, and then I've been carrying around a mason jar because I don't want to drink out of plastic as much anymore. And the lid that I had bought for it just slipped, and then it was just like shattered on the floor, and everybody,
Oh, no.
rush hour, everybody in the gym just stares at me, and it was like 90 seconds into meeting this lady. And I was like, well, this date's going great.
I love it too because everyone at the climbing gym's like, well, I better not fall because I'll get stabbed
Fucking
with glass.
Because that asshole. Yeah.
How do dates at gyms work? They're just like
Yeah, do you just climb next to each other?
Weird. That is a weird tape.
No,
Or is it, like, one at a time?
wasn't familiar with it, so I kind of ran her through the ropes and was like, she would climb a wall and I'd climb a wall. We had some conversation, walking around, stuff like that. It's a nice little community atmosphere, and then there's a brewery right next door, so we just.
It's a good way to check
God,
each other
yeah.
out too.
She had a nice butt.
Yep.
And I wore very tight pants.
You're like, I also.
You're like,
I also
can't,
have a nice
like,
ass.
couldn't move in.
It's like, oh, look at this wall.
Oh, Blurn.
Learn.
good
We gotta
date.
have you back to tell more date stories.
Oh, God. Too many. Too many.
Well, before we move on to our box of issues question, I would like to say thank you to Snow. This episode of Always Open is brought to you by Snow. Everyone wants their home to look and feel great. Luckily, Snow makes it incredibly simple. They create trend-proof, beautiful, functional pieces made for how you live. Snow makes luxury essentials for every room in your home, minus the markup. They partner directly with master craftsmen to create beautiful, simple products that are made to last. We got some Snow bed sheets in white. They are very comfortable. And it's the kind of bedsheet that I love that feels cold,
Yes. Oh my God.
like soft, but also kind of slick.
Yes.
So you go in and like the bed always feels nice and cool.
You can kick your legs around and find cold spots.
Exactly. It doesn't get all stuck. Very comfortable. Highly recommend it. Like their super soft award-winning sheets and fluffy duvets or luxurious air-spun cotton towels and robes. They also have super durable dishwasher-safe porcelain dinnerware and wine glasses with titanium enforced stems, just in case you need some more glasses. Imagine all of the dinner parties you could host. It's the home collection of your dreams priced for your reality. Impress your guests with the dinnerware or slip into some awesome night of sleep with their incredibly soft sheets. You simply can't go wrong when you choose Snow. Right now, Snow is offering our listeners $30 off your first purchase of $150 or more when you go to snowhome.com/open. That's SNOWE home.com/open to get $30 off your first order. Again, that's snowhome.com/open for your special offer. Go get some.
I might check these guys out because,
Yeah.
I like good bed
You know what
sheets.
changes your world? It's getting two things of sheets.
So that when you wash
So when
one,
you wash
Oh, yeah.
one,
You just
because
throw the other one right
you
on.
put the other one on.
Yep.
That like changed. Like when I did that, I was like, this is a whole new game.
Instead of having to like put pressure to wash in
Yeah,
that
because it's
second.
like otherwise I'd
Yeah.
be like, I can't wash my sheets because I don't have time to dry them before I want to go to bed.
How often do you wash your sheets, Chris?
It depends on what I'm doing in them.
My mom washes the sheets in my house in Ottawa like every 3 days.
Wow, that's
No
too
way.
much.
It's
That's too
like it's
much.
so often. I feel like every time I visit home, she's washing the sheets.
Oh my gosh.
It's like, oh my god. It might be once a
Complexion
week.
on your back is probably great, though.
Right. Oh
It
yeah.
holds some
No,
of the
it's,
germs.
there's nothing better than clean sheets.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
nothing.
How often do you wash your sheets?
Not often enough.
How often?
I want to say maybe once a month.
You nasty bitch.
It's not often enough.
Oh no. I
We wash our pillowcases more often.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure.
I wash mine probably every other week, or I try to remember anyway.
Yeah, I do like every 2 weeks or so.
Yeah.
What? You give me that look.
You just said it in a weird way.
I was like every 2 weeks or so, unless
Like every 2 weeks or so.
It's like sometimes there's stains from ice cream.
yeah.
Ice cream.
I also eat ice cream in bed.
Cream.
Ice cream.
It's all those little marching sperm.
How is it a revelation that you should have more than one pair of bed sheets? I have like 4 pairs.
I went with one for so long, and then I
That's
got a second
insane.
one. And I was like, "This is awesome."
Yep.
I was like, "It's like this is so cool."
Yeah.
It's so cool.
Sometimes it's more than once a month.
I found a dick drawing. Do you want to see it?
Oh yes.
Here's me in the class.
Okay.
Let me zoom in.
Oh my god. That's not. Oh, and all these people are posing with their little beautiful.
Oh yeah, I've seen him.
What are all these like? These are all like middle-aged women too that you're with.
I love that you literally just sit there with your dick. It's perfect. Anyway.
What did they think when you were like taking that group photo of
don't
everyone
know.
with their wine glasses and you with your dick drawing?
Oh Chris.
Oh god.
Oh Chris.
You wonder why I don't want to go.
I respect you. All right, well, let's leave it at our box of issues question. This one comes from James J.
Hey.
James would like to know, hi. I don't know why I said he would like to
All
know.
right. Thank you,
This
James.
is what James writes. Hi, I'm currently in my 3rd year of university, college in the US, I'm in the UK, and I recently broke up with my girlfriend. While the ending was fairly civil, since then I have really been struggling. The big issue is that I still live with her, with 5 other people, as she has started to see another guy. I'm trying my best to let her be happy as I still love her, but she has definitely moved on from me. I was just wondering if you had any advice for how to proceed. Thanks, James J.
This is completely off topic, but when you were saying that, and I think of living with 5 other people, I think of how wet that hand towel in the bathroom must be
Oh my
all the
God.
time. It's just wet and musty, and the floor mats, the bath mats. Oh,
Hopefully they wash
get
them
yourself
more than
out of that
once a month.
situation.
Man, I feel like if he's in a situation where he cannot live with the person he dated, that's good because that's hard. Like I've been in a relationship where I lived with someone and then we broke up and then like we didn't. Well, it sounds like she's already dating someone else, but like that whole like we were still living with each other and then like trying to date other people. That's awkward as
Yeah.
hell.
And it doesn't. Did they share a room? It didn't. Say
I don't
right.
They
think so.
can't share a room if.
Recently broke up
Hopefully
with a
they don't.
girlfriend. Yeah, they live with 5 other people, and she started to see another guy.
I feel like, yeah, definitely. I mean, if funds allow, getting out of there, but also you should be seeing other people because I feel like if she's moved on, then you should also try to push your way out into
If you're
the dating
ready.
world again.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, sometimes even if you're not ready, like it's putting yourself in uncomfortable positions, like can, help you through stuff.
Yeah, make you feel like it's easier to get past.
But also like keeping it civil, having just gone through a breakup, but also still being like best friends with that person. It is really nice to retain a friendship from a relationship because like you spent so much time together.
Yeah.
It'd be a waste to just like throw all that stuff away. So yeah, staying on amicable terms with your ex would be pretty cool if you had the ability to do that.
But living together is a whole nother thing.
It's hard.
yeah,
because-
it's hard. I don't think I could do that.
Yeah, I would recommend moving out of that situation if you're able to, because it's not going to get easier, at least not for a long time.
Yeah.
And especially if you have to like see that happening right in front of you, it's different than knowing it's happening.
Right.
There's not because if he starts dating someone else, then now they're both gonna be dating other people, and then it's uncomfortable, and then if she starts dating, I don't know, it's like there's no win-win. Like I feel like I could do that. I could live with someone I dated, but I'd have to have like distance. Like I feel like you need that separation.
Yeah.
Like I'm really good friends with some of the people I've dated.
You are.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it's also like one of those things, like we went through a period where like we didn't talk for like 6 months because we need that separation. And now I can just be friends with someone because I've had that like
Distance.
Yeah.
distance where I'm like, okay, now I just can appreciate this person as who they are and not without all the emotions,
Right.
So
Yeah, the separation part, like if you're in like a big house or something and there's multiple rooms and whatever, but I mean, common areas are probably still the
Yeah,
same.
it's like you're still gonna
Bump in.
Yeah, it's not like you can completely avoid each other.
like if you like go downstairs to where the living room is and they're like snuggling on the couch watching a movie, it's like, that's,
yeah.
I imagine
Yeah.
a very awkward situation to walk into.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. The only thing I can think is what I would do in this situation is just like try and move out as earliest and as fast as I could.
Yeah.
Like,
Get yourself the fuck out of that.
oh yeah. Like I mentioned a friend who's living with me right now. Like she was literally living with her girlfriend and then they broke up and she was like, I packed a bag. Like I'm gone. I'll give you like 2 months to figure this out and like so I'm not leaving you in the dust. But like I gotta get out of here because
Yeah.
it's not gonna be good.
I've never broken up with someone who I lived with before. I can't imagine that being the case.
It must fucking suck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I will also say that he mentions that she's definitely moved on from him,
Yeah.
in which case, like, take that into consideration and know, like, don't try to stick around just in hopes that you might get back together.
Yeah.
Like, clearly she is moving on and dating other people, or even, like, I don't even know if she's dating a person in particular, but don't stick around just for the sake of trying to hold on to that relationship.
It's tempting to return back to what's comfortable and what's safe, but there's a reason that you guys broke up, so you should leave it be.
and you can even have like relapses of a relationship where like you've broken up and then you're like, but that you fall back into the comfort of the
Remember the
relationship.
good
Yeah.
stuff?
Yeah, but then it's like, well, you probably broke up for a reason, and it's easy to fall back into that just because it's like to avoid.
familiar.
Yeah,
It's what you. Yeah, it's familiar. It's what you
Yeah.
know.
You don't have to go back out
But-
on scary first dates
Yeah.
and break your mason jar at the gym.
yeah. Stab all the all these people who've like fallen and stabbed blood injuries from this.
Well, I was like, what is he going with
I
this?
don't know where I'm going.
Also, I would
Butterfly
say
effect.
don't fault your ex for moving on. 'Cause
Yeah.
she's just living her life just as you should live yours. So good for her, and yeah.
Exactly. He's a third year of university, which I would think means that there's a lot of people who would need roommates or
Yeah.
people who you go to school with who might be willing to take you into their place. So I feel like that's like the best time to look for a different place to live.
Oh yeah.
I
It's
feel like
also
you-
summer. Like,
Yeah.
people move out in the summer, so hopefully.
I also remember in college, like whenever I was dating girls in college, like you're all on campus. You're probably gonna meet somebody in class. Like I ended up having basically a girlfriend live with me for a while because like it was just easier. So it's like you could theoretically like find somebody else and just kind of stay with her for a bit until you get your shit figured
Can
out.
we shack up for a little bit?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. Well, good luck, James. Hopefully you could get out of there sooner rather than later, not
Yeah.
put yourself through that situation.
So,
Yeah.
Because that's sad. But you know what's not sad?
what's not sad, Barbara?
Meryl, you and I are going to be at Pod X in just a couple weeks.
In Nashville.
Yeah.
that's cool as hell.
Chilling like Nashvilleans.
Me and Meryl are going to be at this event called Pod X in Nashville, May 31st to June 2nd. You could come watch a live episode of Always Open, attend different podcasting panels, and learn about the ins and outs of podcasting. And you could still get your tickets at podx.com/always.
Boom.
If you want to buy your ticket, that kind of gives us a little bit of a
Oh yeah.
thumbs up because it shows that we're helping promote the event. So
Exactly.
buy your ticket through that link, podx.com/always, and we hope to see you there.
Yeah, come hang out with us in Nashville.
Yeah.
When specifically is this?
May 31st through
31st.
June 2nd.
That sounds awesome. I did not know that was happening.
Yeah.
I
You
want to
wanna
go
come?
now. Yeah, I've never
wanna
been to
go.
Nashville.
Yeah, I've never been to Nashville
All right,
either.
come on over, you guys. Let's do it.
Why
you guys
not?
can come.
I could be your number one fan.
There you go.
Hey. Well,
We'll start the chant.
Yeah. Farrah.
Sorry, go ahead.
Fair up. Fair up.
to Farrah.
To Farrah.
Farrah.
May she. I wonder if she's still here.
And happy birthday, Blaine.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Blaine.
Appreciate it.
Hey YouTube, are you too chicken to subscribe to our channel? Well, don't be. Subscribe and like this video. Also check out the other videos that are suggested below. You will get everything that you wish for and more.